Yeah, so Ude, that's my hometown where I grew up in. Guess I'm really lucky with the dry slope. As a young kid, I was maybe 6 years old. I started to learn to ski there for like a ski holiday. I just went back every day, you know.
Yeah, these are the San Juan Mountains. This is the most massive mountain range in the lower 48. We're surrounded by row after row. It's just many more mountains in every direction. It's one sweet, sweet spot.
Yeah, I just did a little hike and just what I saw out there already is sick. It's like so many rollers. Earlier when we drove up, there's like all these ice walls and like really red rocks. I really like it and don't really know where I am as a European, but the landscape is amazing.
Silverton, the San Juan Mountains, just this whole area is pretty cool. Been here once before. I think coming back this year, it's been a total 180. Great people, great weather.
I think we have such a sick crew. We got Kimmy and Hannah. I think this trip is gonna be a banger.
When you drive into each of the towns, it's a small community, really Western. Nobody's running around or rushing, and everybody's got a really great energy. Everybody's stoked to be there and stoked to have you.
We live the history here. It's definitely in our blood and our bones. Everything we see around us right now is built turn of the century or back in the 1800s.
Me as a European, I'm just like, this looks straight like from the movies, from the cowboy movies. It's really cool.
Arrived and we heard that it was going to be storming. We came out, we built a jump, and it was dumping, and it did not stop dumping until late that night. So on top of the blower powder we already had, we got another foot on top of it, and now we woke up to beautiful blue sky conditions, and it looks like it's going to stay that way for a couple days.
I just want to come back here and have a good time, ride some good snow, and just really get some good power riding in.
I've never seen this amazing weather with this great snow. Everything is perfect. It's just up to us now to put some tricks down in the snow, and I'm kind of nervous for it, but I'm really looking forward to hit the jump. Such a good crew, I think, and it's like we never really rode together.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, stoked.
Cheryl is a rider that I've never really been able to ride with. She's always pushing women snowboarding. I was just so stoked to be part of this trip because I feel like we have a lot of similarities. We had the same energy going into this, and it's definitely viable. She's one of the best women snowboarders out there.
It's good when you're filming to be a perfectionist in a way and to really get the style right and the landing and really work on how things look, and I think Kemi's really like that. I really liked it of her. And Hannah, like, she just sends it, she just goes big on everything, and I really like that as well.
It's always really cool for me to go out and kind of discover new friends and new people to ride with.
Me and Kim were kind of joking the night before about like double backies, you know, in the backcountry and stuff, and suddenly Kimmy comes out of nowhere and just does a double backie like huge and looks so sick, and I was just like so motivated. It was so impressive to see that. I was like, yeah, that's the way to go, you know.
I had taken a couple of big slams before and I was getting discouraged. I wasn't really thinking it was going to happen today, and the last time I was dropping in, I decided to put some music on and get in the zone, and it worked. I felt it and it came around. The first one went around really quick, and the second one I was able to slow it down and landed pretty square and bobbled through the landing and rode out, and it was definitely one of the best moments I've had in snowboarding.
We had a great day that day, like everybody got some shots and it was really nice, and the jump was just smooth, and the next day we just found this other jump off the road as well, and I was doing this switchback fives, I was trying off that, and they made me go really inverted, and I was like so inverted, like I can't be any more scary than this, you know. So not really getting that perfect on that jump, I was changing up my plan, and I got back up there and I was like, I'll go for the double backflip and hucked as hard as I could, and it just made me perfect go around, and I stomped it first try. I was so surprised, and it was such a cool feeling.
The cabin was mission. We spent a long time having to dig out wind drifts and slide paths yesterday. And Hannah and I had our sleds, so we were going back and doubling while everybody else was shoveling the paths for us. Just making sure we could get through, and then we would come back. And then as soon as I saw the cabin, I was like, okay, it's all worth it.
I've been aware of Red Mountain and Silverton and that kind of stuff, but I didn't really know about Bonnie Bell Cabin until this trip, and it's definitely a hidden treasure. I feel like this is an amazing place, and if I could stay here for another couple of weeks, there would be no doubt in my mind that I would stay here and explore and ride all this great stuff that's around to be ridden.
After like those 2 banging days, yeah, we got up here to the cabin, and I've been riding a couple nice lines. Everybody got some nice sprays in, a bit of sledding around, and you know, just get that whole feeling.
After arriving in the San Juan Mountains, it just kind of gave me a different perspective of Colorado. I always thought that Colorado didn't have that much steep terrain and the backcountry maybe wasn't that great, but you come here and you have every style of terrain. This is the land of plenty. You can do anything you want here.
The whole experience of coming up to Bonnie Bell, like the digging out to get up here, the riding this morning was great, and just hanging out in the cabin with everybody, it's just been an awesome time. And I feel like that's what I really enjoyed about this trip.
I got an amazing experience out of this trip. I mean, I've been to the US a bunch of times, but this is by far my best trip of not only of the year, but of my snowboarding so far, just in the backcountry. And I don't think I could have wished for anything better to start off my season with. Came to Helsinki to do rails. Been a couple of years that I've been on the street. Then I kind of got into contest a lot, so I haven't done many in the last couple of years.
Trying to help Shirley get some shots. She's been killing it.
So this trip was actually supposed to last until like the 17th, but we're cutting it short because just got an email from Carrier. I got invited to the Arctic Challenge. It's gonna be fun to see everybody there, and stoked to be part of that.